Blarg. Blarg honk honk. Okay, we should be good now. Assuming audio levels are good. If they aren't... Portal just detonated. If they aren't, throw it in the chat. Say either I'm too loud or the game's too loud, and I'll make adjustments. I don't have dual monitors, so if you randomly just don't hear any audio, that's me alt-tabbing out, and it's windowed so the game isn't acting weird.
Yeah.
Now, I'm currently a level 11 vampire. I have a second character, level 17, who is a werewolf. So it's... This isn't the first time I've ran through this area. This second area, which is kind of that swampy area, that's still relatively new because I just hit Grotwood, which is the main capital located over here in that giant tree. I am playing as the Aldemary Dominion, however, I am playing as a Breton because I want to be... This is a healer. I thought it would be ironic, and I would be a healing vampire.
Hold there. First hold is under siege. We'll need you to head back to the main road.
And quite honestly, oh, there we go. My mic was probably off there. And of course, people need a healer. Too bad I'm not
sadly
fully spec'd for it.
First hold is under siege. We'll need... You're one of Raz's. Thank Mara. We could use you. It's hard for me to believe.
Oh, right, this quest.
This
one's an interesting one.
Estri is behind this. We hold the line here, but that could change at any moment. Battle Reeve or Selmo sent a runner requesting aid. He has a plan to deal with these beasts. He's at the Mages Guild Hall. Should be straight ahead across the bridge. Trinamac's blade keep you safe. He's here. Estri dropped him.
Alright, and hopefully while I'm live streaming, it shouldn't be too laggy. I may have to make adjustments as well to all that. But yeah, so just like that little derp where you didn't hear any audio, that's just me checking the chat real quick. 'Cause I haven't gotten my second monitor yet. Alright. Now, here's a problem. These are Dremora, and we're going into a place where there's a lot of lava. As a vampire, they generally don't like fire, so I don't know how this is gonna go. But we shall see. Yep, see, there's fire right there. Yeah, it's a little laggy, but not that big of a deal. I may have to make some slight adjustments to quality. Shouldn't notice it too much though. Okay. Yeah, this is a level 15 quest, and we're gonna try to take it on as at a level 11 as a healer. So this will be interesting. And yes, I am a healer spec, but I have a lot of offensive abilities too. And as a vampire, I still have drain essence and stuff like that. So we shall see how this is gonna work. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Suck your life force out. How do you feel about that? Yeah, that's what I thought. I need to go over there. Let's see. Oh, somebody's definitely been through here. Because I don't think that's static, those corpses. Maybe they are. I don't know.
Hello.
I played over... Last time I was here on my other character was nighttime, so I didn't really get to see as much.
You have no idea how... Estri has sealed the castle within a powerful barrier. It's powered by wards and guarded by Dremora. Destroy the wards, and we drop the barrier. One of the guild mages, Sinian, has a plan. We retook the hall here to gain access to a source of magical power. Head inside. Trinimac guide your hand. And may he protect us all. We'll be fine. We've held them off this long. We can hold a bit longer. You
Are you
just
sure about that?
focus on what Simeon has to tell you.
There's a lot of corpses.
First hold must not fall. We've unsheathed our sharpest blades. Curious about these folk? Razumdar's folk. Eyes of the Queen. I know you've worked with him.
Hold on, I am checking something really quick here. It's not working. A million things. Make sure this is all working. There we go. Alright, should be good. There's a quest pickup? Up there? Stupid
Over
mage
here,
skill.
Initiate. Greetings. I have a message for you from Velast, Mistress of Incunabula.
Who?
Indeed. She has a task for you. You'll want to speak with her as soon as...
Who?
Velast awaits you at the Guild Hall in Volkelgard, along the southern coast of Auradon.
Oh, that's right. I joined the Mages Guild and I didn't do anything. So they're probably like, hey, we got stuff for you to do. You should come back.
Of course. What can I tell you?
Who is
The
she?
Mistress of Incunabula for the Guild. The Keeper
Yeah.
of Tomes.
Yeah, I already
I
did all
don't.
those quests for on my other character, so I know what she's talking about now. But that's pretty funny. I didn't think they were gonna do that.
Welcome to First Hold. It's just so lovely this... Ah, well, don't suppose you have about 100 blades behind you, know? All right then. 2 wards power the barrier around the castle. Here in the hall, we focus our will. Shape the tip of a spear.
The tip.
Alone, we'd be no match for a Daedric prince. Together, Estri's magics don't stand a chance.
Magics.
You're a smart one.
Thank you.
We'll need to stay here to power the ritual. You act as our focus,
clap weird.
our agent in the world. Take this talisman, find the wards. One's in the east wing of the city, the other in the west. Just point, focus, and just remember it will take a moment or two for the ritual to do its work. I'd clear out the Daedra first, assuming...
Eaten. They wouldn't want to eat me. I'm a vampire. Any skill books? No. I see no skill books. That is a shame. I should drink blood from you. But I can't. Can't be detected. And I wouldn't want to bring myself to the lower levels of vampirism. There's no point. You take 40% fire damage regardless of what stage you're on.
Hail.
Because, like, I'm on stage 3 right now. And it just sits at, your health regeneration is just getting reduced. And then everything else gets increased. There's pretty much no point to be feeding at this point. Oh, crap. Did I piss off all the... What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait. You're good... What? What? What happened? What? I don't... What? Why are you... What? What? I did... What? Ah, you can't swim. I think what happened, I used my AoE spell, and apparently you can hit... Oh, you dick. Apparently you can hit, what's it called? The guards, too, with that, and I guess I pissed them off in doing so. I've never seen that happen. Why could I target them? Why is that a thing? I have a bounty now because I attack your... Look at this! I have 46 gold bounty because I attack... Oh my god. You're kidding me! Why is that a thing? Oh no, not again. Yeah, you can target them. Look at that. You know, there was a setting you can change so you can't do that, and I probably should put that on. Prevent attacking incidents. There. I have 46 gold bounty now. Now they're just gonna charge at me anytime. Ugh. This is gonna be a quest now. Just for that. I can't even believe that. Cannot even believe that. There we go. So we shall see if my vampire abilities are going to be good enough to counter the fire. Because that's I became a vampire at level 10, so I haven't been a vampire for very long. So I'm still kind of growing into it, I guess you could say. So I'm still trying to figure out how to react to. I hear a Nernroot. Can I install the Shut Up Nernroot mod? That was a really good mod. Oh, I can't even find it. Nernroots are actually pretty good for potions, so I kind of want to get it. I should probably see what kind of mods there are out there actually for this game. Because now that it's buy to play, no monthly fee, it's
just one more ward to go.
Kind of curious as to if the attention of the modders will transition or shift, not transition. But if some more modders will actually... What's the words I'm looking for here? Words, things. If they'll actually put the time in to make a mod for a game, because more people will be hopefully playing it. And since I only played in the beta, and I cast it off at that point. Like, I didn't want anything to do with this game initially, just like the majority of the people who played in the beta. So I can't really say if the numbers have improved or not. And why are these Daedra more not reacting? Is it the lag? Shouldn't be.
My friend, it is good to see you again. Your talisman. Razumdar sees you have met Sinian. Cheerful, isn't she? We stormed the castle and the realm beyond. This one imagines Estri is very upset. She threw in her lot with Dagon, and now nothing stands. Estri is vulnerable, but Tamriel is still open to the Deadlands. This must not be. We must close her gates, end the threat of the Daedra. Each gate is maintained by a sigil stone. Enter the portal, find the stone and destroy it.
Yeah, it's Oblivion.
Raz is going to guess they will be guarded.
Should I be
Just
careful?
so, my friend. Good luck in there. Raz will rejoin Urselmo and the others. Ensure First Hold is still here when you get back.
Yay. Oblivion Gates. Oblivion Gates. So I don't know if I'm just missing a crap ton of content, but for my last character and this character, I've been severely underleveled for a majority of the quests. I don't know if I'm missing something or what. I know that they pushed an update today, actually, increasing XP gain from dungeons and from PvP. So maybe I kind of need to dabble in that a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it looks like somebody already cleaned out this area a little bit. Because if I recall, you don't even get any XP for killing mobs. So there's no real point, per se, unless you're in a dungeon. I think dungeons you do, but any other point you don't.
Flame Atronox, shield me!
I wish I could be a sorcerer. I thought about being one, just for that Winged Twilight. Love the voice actors for it. There is a quest in... I want to say it's in the next territory, where there's a Winged Twilight constantly talking to you and hanging around you, so that's pretty fun. And I also did a little bit of researching on the various classes of the game, and supposedly the sorcerer is one of the highest damaging classes right now, which is surprising. I would have figured the Nightblade would be, but apparently not. My bounty starting to hit. Stupid charged up throwing knives. Give me your blood. I didn't even know Dremora had blood. But it's mine now. And yours. Yours is mine now too. It'll let me. No? Okay. It's immune. Probably because I didn't initiate the attack. That's what I get for messing around in a loading screen. Also, after today's update, performance has seemed to improve a little bit. Oh, this game does have an auto run. Sweet. Let's see here. I think there's supposed to be a mob spawning here. No? Okay. I guess it just hasn't respawned since that archer came through. Ugh. This quest was very annoying as my Nightblade. Mostly because I didn't know what I was doing when I was playing him at this time. I didn't know all the combos and stuff, so I wasn't doing as much damage as I should have. And when you're wearing medium armor, you're kind of not tanky. You're slightly tankier than a mage with light, certainly, but from what I've seen with just the numbers and everything, the light armor is half the armor protection as the medium, and I can only assume medium to heavy is roughly 2 times as well, if not a third. Oops. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. The hell? Oogor. Level 17? What are you doing here? Where did you get all that XP from? And I probably would be doing the dungeon if I actually was skilled in healing, but I don't have enough heals, and I'm afraid I'm just gonna murder everybody on my team or in my party. Because I know this game does have a group finder, which I love. Because for some reason, some games just don't have it, and I don't understand why. Because let me see here. Because I played WoW. WoW has it, obviously. Guild Wars, if I recall, did not have it at the time when I was playing it. I don't know if it does now. I don't know if it did then, but I don't recall if it does or did. Neverwinter, I played that. Did not have one. Or never mind. I think it may have, but it didn't work or something. I don't know. It was weird. And let's see here, what was the last one? Man, there are just no mobs here. I mean, I kind of like it, considering I don't, as far as I can recall and what I've seen, you don't get any XP for killing mobs anyways. So, yay. I don't know why they're just spawning so slowly. And, what was I talking about? I can't even remember. I can't even remember. Yeah, hey, 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 yeah, hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Character said. Took the words right out of my mouth.
The gates. He and Sinian are already inside. We have one. It would. This one shall open the door.
Sorry, I shouldn't skip that. I won't.
Good.
I'm trying not to.
Move here.
I already know
Going
all
after Estri.
of what they say. Because my main character, Sauron, is much further ahead. Ugh.
Let's end this.
What are you looking for, Resine? There? Why are you like
What
looking
do
off
we
to the left?
have
She's right in
here?
front of us.
A land sent to slaughter.
Oh, quiet, die. Oh, we have a healer! Yay!
Estri, you've gone too far.
I'm gonna throw fire. I'm actually gonna throw fireballs. I'm throwing it late or something. It looks like fire, but I don't think it is. I can't use my vampire ability on him. Man, I had a much easier time with the rest of my assassin. I'm a healer spec, it's not my fault. Dude, what the on earth happened to your armor? What? Looked like you had like armor made of clay or mud or something.
Estri dead. Release found. Razumdar couldn't have asked for more. Even this one must admit, you do good work. Without you leading the charge, Queen Irene has arrived. She with
No
a
joy.
retinue. This one is certain she'll want to hear your report. Go.
Go. Oh, go. Skill book? Skill book? I could check upstairs, but there probably isn't anything there. Probably. Oh crap, she's gonna have guards right next to her. Okay, good, they're not hostile. Because I still have a 30 gold bounty. Honestly, if a guard approaches me, I don't have any stolen goods. I mean, I could just pay it off. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it still sucks.
Ah, at last. Queen Irene is eager to speak with you.
I didn't target you.
The battle reeve tells me Estri is dead. I mourn her loss. She is the past, and you our future. Your service to our people has been exemplary. You have proven yourself a valuable asset to the Aldmeri Dominion.
Aldmeri Dominion. And let me be clear, I may be a Bosmer, but I am a part of the Aldmeri Dominion, mainly because when I originally started playing the game, I didn't have that that bonus, because either buy it in the Crown Store for like $5 or $10 or something like that, or you had to have pre-ordered the game. I didn't pre-order the game because I played in beta. And I'm not really a fan of either three factions, but the Khajiit originally are tied, like lore-wise, they are tied to the Aldmeri Dominion, and unless you have that bonus, you cannot go against that. So when I originally made the character, I got far enough to the point where I obviously didn't want to delete it, especially now that I'm a werewolf on that character. And so when I made this character the other day, when I made this character the other day, sorry, I got distracted. It wasn't. I swear, I must have like ADD today or something. I'm normally not this bad about my train of thought. I'm doing horrible right now. Alright, let me do this. And so when I had my Khajiit, I was forced into the Aldmeri Dominion, and so I couldn't do anything about it.
The battle reeve
I didn't want,
Estri is dead.
and so I could, once I got the
lost.
upgrade, and I didn't want to play
She is
as
the
the High
past,
Elves. I didn't want
And
to,
you, our future.
because in order to be a
Your
mage,
service to our people.
Hold on.
Among those who heed my voice,
let me just
you
let
will
her
be
speak, and
honored
then I'll,
and
so I'm
welcome.
not talking over.
Our alliance of three peoples is fragile but beautiful. With you at its heart, I'm certain the Covenant and the Pact will learn to fear the Eagle's cry.
Okay. And I didn't want to play as the High Elves because I don't like the High Elves. I really don't. I created a High Elf character because I was forced to initially, because I wanted to create a healer spec character. And you kind of can with the Assassins / Nightblades, but I feel like a Templar would probably be better for that. I don't want to, and yeah, so I didn't want to play this them, and Wood Elves don't make as good mages as Bosmers, or not Bosmers, as Bretons and High Elves and Argonians. I don't feel like playing an Argonian. I'm sorry. I like one beast race, and those are Khajiits. That is my main. And so I didn't want to play as the Argonian. Let me go ahead and accept this. Thank you.
High Kin Lady Estri may be defeated, but there are still
Free skill
those who
point
would
too,
oppose
which is
the
nice.
Dominion. The Veiled Heritance is proof of that. High Kin Lord Rilis and I still have our work cut out for us here. The King of the Wood Elves informs me there's some manner of
Yeah,
discontent.
now you want me to
in
go
Eldon.
there.
Travel to Skywatch and look for Captain Jimala. I've heard she's a reliable captain with a fast ship. She can bring you to the port of Haven, which is just south of Eldenroot. And if she gives you trouble, tell her I sent you.
Okay. And I didn't want to play as them, so I said screw it. I paid the extra $5 or $10. I mean, I got this game $20 off to begin with, so it didn't really bother me too much. And then once I got that, I decided I didn't want to play as an Argonian. And the only other good mages in the game are the High Elves. Well, not good mages. Anybody can play anything, but if you can get somebody with the passives to help you out more, you might as well do it. And so the Breton, not the Bosmer, the Breton better fit that. Ooh. Oh, it's being destroyed, I think. Yeah. So I decided to do that instead.
Well met, comrade. I have an urgent message from the guild. Report to me at once. I have a task for you. She's a lizard of few. She's running things out of the guild hall in Volkel.
Yeah.
No, but I have an idea. Word in the hall is that there's a big contract.
Yep, and that's the fire skill. Oh, that's right. I have a skill point to dish out. I can't put anything in the vampirism because I haven't leveled up vampirism yet. That's going to be useful. I don't need that. Anyways, back to my thought that is taking me 10 minutes to freaking say. So I decided to go with the Breton and then stick with the Aldemary Dominion because my main is in the Aldemary Dominion and I didn't really want to have any conflicts in case I can manage to get my friends in on this game. It's better for all of us to just be on one instead of me have one on here, one on there, and then I have to try to persuade them to pick one or the other, and then at that point I still can't play as my other character with them because we'll be on opposite factions. So I didn't want to deal with it, so I picked Khajiit. I picked that as my main. That is my main, and that ties me to the Aldemary Dominion. I also just think that I would generally like the looks and the style of this area because it's all elven. Because, let me see here, the Ebonheart Pact, if I recall, is the one with the Breton, the Red Guard, and an Orc, I think it is? I'm not 100% on all of the factions, I just know the three for the Aldemary. Or all three races. And in doing so,
have nothing to say.
It's just kind of deserty and stuff, and I'm not really a big fan of that. Of course, I haven't actually been there for myself, so I don't know this. This is all just me speculating. Where on earth do I need to go? I gotta go all the way back down there. I think there's a quest area over here. I gotta finish that, and then I think there's some bits and pieces along this coast and that coast. So let me go ahead and do all that. Then we can get off this island, and we can actually go to Grotwood, which is where my main is. So I'm almost caught up.
Yeah!
And quite frankly, I don't know why I'm not playing my main right now, but I kind of want to get my healer up to snuff, and especially because I am a vampire on this character, it's a lot more annoying to level up vampirism because I got it at a point when you're not supposed to be getting it. Like the developers didn't fully intend for you to be a vampire at this level, so it's leveling up very, 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 very slowly, where it should be leveling it up very, very quickly if I was at the level with which they intended me to be by the time I got there, which is approximately 40. Hopefully I won't die from scaling this mountain. Okay. So, yeah, that's why I'm playing as the Aldemary Dominion, even though I absolutely hate them. But for some reason, the Khajiit are tied with them. And Khajiit is my absolute favorite race in the Elder Scrolls series, with probably the Dark Elves as my second favorite. And I didn't pick a Dark Elf because if I'm going to pick a Dark Elf, I might as well pick a Dragon Knight. And quite frankly, I don't like playing the sword and shield, kind of tanky, heavy armor type of class. It's just not what I like. I've tried doing stuff like that in the past in other games, and it hasn't really done anything for me. But I can create 8 characters, so I'm probably going to make it. At one point I will, at least, more than likely. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get down there without dying. I mean, I could take the jump, but I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, I don't really see another way unless I go all the way around.
Yeah.
Which is probably what I'm gonna do. Ooh, mushrooms. I wish I could just right turn my freaking motif into a book and just sell it. And then there wouldn't be a market for it. Intermediate my butt. It's not a bad staff. Oh, come on. I'm this close to level 12. This close. What's a soul trap? Press K to open up your skills and find the soul trap. Scree G for G for tur. That's actually probably a really good ability. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock that. That'll be useful. Which, in case you didn't read, couldn't read it because I went quick through that. That's just gonna allow me to see logs and stuff. They're gonna start glowing when I reach a certain distance from it, so it just makes it easier to spot. How much time left till 13 minutes until I hit max level vampirism? We're looking for vampires and aspiring vampires. I'm sorry, I already decided to join a guild. They like werewolves, and to be honest, one of the main reasons I actually joined them initially was so I could get a werewolf bite, but I became impatient, and I managed to find another one anyways. But the guild seems pretty cool, so I'm probably gonna stick with them. And they're fairly new, and they don't have that many people, which quite frankly I enjoy. I don't like being in a guild that has hundreds of people in it, because I feel like if you join, you're just kind of another person in there, so to say. Or if you join a guild with 20, 30, 40, 50, you know, essentially less than 75 to 100 people, you're kind of noticed a little bit more, which I generally like. I don't... Okay. That was unexpected. There's my level. Yeah, so you do get XP for killing stuff. It's just so minuscule that you'll never notice it. Great. Hi, you. Ha ha. Hi, you. Not. Can I not vampirism you? Yeah, I figured. I suck! I should have focused on the skeleton. Is that wormhole still there? Should be. Yeah, it is. Alright, let me try that again. Burn! He's a flesh golem. Why can't I zombie magic it? Oh, sweet. And now I get that. Alright, let me buff up Magicka. So did that do anything? Was there any point to that? No? Okay. Ooh, I see a thing over there. Hey, that's one of the reasons why I really enjoy this game. I'm just wandering along, and then all of a sudden it's like, boop! Just pops out undead at me. It's like, okay. So, in case anybody's actually looking for my opinion on the game, I feel like it's definitely improved over beta and various other things. It's a shame it took them this long to improve it, and that it took it to become no monthly fee for it to actually be noticed and up to the quality and everything. But I still genuinely think it's a good game now. And I bought mine at discount on Green Man Gaming. I got 20-something% off on it, so it was only like 45 bucks. So I essentially saved about 15 bucks just by ordering it through them. And unfortunately, it isn't tied to my Steam account, but that's not a big deal. I would like it to be, but it's not going to happen unless I repurchase the game, and I'm obviously not going to do that. I don't think I actually went into this dungeon on my main. That might have been one of the things I was missing. Yeah, I don't recall ever being in here. Huh, I may have to go back and do it. I'm a minor perfectionist, so I'm trying to fully explore and do every dungeon. And to be honest, my alt that I'm playing right now is probably better off than my main. Just because I found more sky shards and everything too. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I definitely didn't do this. This is a... this reminds me of Morrowind. Oh, I love these dungeons. Oh, you can't fuse me. Let's light it on fire. So many ways to go. Let's take the long way. But if I recall, they did increase the amount of he is not bloody immune. I'm sorry, he is not bloody immune. It's a frickin' person. They're not immune to vampirism. Why isn't that ability working? Like, that's the one... That ability is so broken right now. I don't understand why it's just not working. And it's really starting to aggravate me, because as a vampire, you need to use your vampirism abilities to keep alive. You don't regenerate as much health anymore, so you have to use it. But if the game refuses to allow me to use the ability, then I'm kind of out of luck, huh? And I don't... Maybe it's just lag? See, it's working now! I don't know if it's just heavily broken, or if it's because I'm lagging because I'm streaming and I haven't optimized the settings yet. But that's one thing that's really been ticking me off ever since I became a vampire. Because that should have been a very, very easy fight. It could have just been something weird. I'll have to adjust my settings, because I've definitely seen some lag. What the? Where'd you come from? See, I can even do that to them. They're not even humanoid. Whatever. Whatever. And it's not like there was a cooldown. This thing doesn't have a cooldown. Probably should have waited for that guy to... Oh, you just... Oh. Oh wow, the lag is real now. I've seen a massive delay. Fucking absorb. There we go. Stop resurrecting your fallen comrade. Yeah, it's even... I don't know. I love the combat. Sometimes it just doesn't work like it should, though. Which doesn't surprise me. I mean, they pretty much did it from scratch. so to say. They kind of redid it, because originally it was just like the WoW combat, but they completely changed it after everybody said, this is stupid. I think I just need to modify some settings in OBS. So let me change something really quick here. Let me modify the bitrate. Let me see here. Bear with me. I'm still trying to figure out all the video settings in OBS. Because I have been streaming for a little bit, but I switched over from XSplit over to OBS. So I'm still learning. Alright, let me modify. Let me tone down the bitrate a tad. There we go. I don't know if it's going to be a instant thing or if it's going to be something that I'll start OBS for. I toned it down just a tad. You shouldn't notice the difference. Hopefully it's enough. Which it seems to. And then, of course, whenever Roadrunner decides to get off their butts and actually do what they said they were going to do, as in increase their bit rates and stuff, we'll turn it back up. But until then, Roadrunner is just going to keep stealing my money, not fulfill their promises. It seems to be moving better now. It also could have been on ESO's side. I don't know. It very much could have been, but it seems like me just turning it down that much has helped. It also could have been very possible that people in my household decided to do stuff, but once again, I do not know, but it seems to be much better. Right. Ah, you're a boss. Let's light you on fire. Vampire ability. Vampire ability. There we go. Oh, you... It's supposed to be stunned. Is he just immune to stuns or something? What is that ability? Whoops. Whoops. No. What is that? I can't. Rawr. And it put me all the way back here. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I probably shouldn't have become a vampire this early on. It's really difficult to do. It really is. That and my gear is probably shot to hell now, because I've died so many times. And that's something I've also noticed. Enemies will chase you to the ends of the earth, but until you finally turn on and fire one shot, they won't stop. Ooh, dragon. What's up, bro? Alright, maybe this time I won't just run out of my freaking vampire ability. Or, I can get some help from these guys. Oh. Please. Huh. Cool. It's like a little lost dog. Of course somebody in the Mages Guild will own a Daedra. That's what they do, even though they're like, no, we don't like the Daedra. Skill books. Skill books. Alright, I'm assuming the Sky Shard is probably not in there, but it's probably somewhere over there. But I gotta catch up to these guys, because otherwise they're just gonna kill the boss without me, and then I gotta wait for it to respawn. But I still do like, also, if you're not in a party with them, if they still help you, it won't screw you over like it will in WoW. Like, as long as you're within the radius of somebody that happens, you'll be fine. Like, it won't. Well, that's rude. Dragon Knights seem legit. And I've heard that they are very OP, just like the sorcerers. But not my playstyle. Maybe it will be once I play them. As of right now, they are not. I prefer healing and I usually do like range DPS more, but oh well. Alright, usually there's another boss. Huh. Is that guy a vampire? Doesn't look like one. Is that an ability? No, that's not an ability. Unless it's its ult. I can't remember what the ults are for the vampire, like the morphings. That is something I definitely need, but we're level 1. When you level up vampirism, it's not at all like werewolves where you just use abilities, which honestly it shouldn't be that way either, because that's way too easy. I just jumped into a low-level dungeon and just smacked around a bunch of mobs and I leveled by just spamming my abilities. But the sorry. But the stupid thing. Ignore what I was talking about. It's nothing. I can't even remember what I was talking about. Castle of Azir. There's nothing up there. I guess it is time to leave. Why can't I search it? Okay. Whatever. What level do I get the blood ritual? 6. Of course. Man, those vamps are awesome. They really are. And of course, I'm not gonna see those for at least another 20 levels. Well, at least another 10 or 15.
Yeah!
PC Master Race. Random thing to say. Oh, there's iron over here. I knew there was something over here. Ha ha ha. And of course there's no way out. Oh cool, yep, I hit stage 4 vampirism. Probably also what happened. I wasn't thinking about that my HP is gonna You start 25% slower in that dungeon. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back, and hopefully my mic is all good now. It's all good now. Well, if that guy doesn't want it, I'll take it. Just chilling right there in its horse. 'Cause there's a dungeon up there. And I should have put that bloody point into this. I don't know why I didn't. I need to hit level 15 though. 'Cause once I hit 15, I will be able to swap back and forth between my resto staff and a few other goodies. Or, and another weapon, not a few other goodies. Alright, so there's that. I got a quest over there, which is the Scamp. And I probably have something over here. Yeah. I want to run that dungeon because I wasn't able to run it on my main, which really sucks. Because I love those dungeons, I really do. I like the endgame content of, like, that was one of the most favorite things in WoW, when those 5-man dungeons and stuff. There's a quest over here? Oh yeah, for the town, of course. Greenwater Cove. I'm gonna jump down over here. It's a deer!
Times be blessed. Oh, thank Mara. You're with the reinforcements, right?
She looks like she's wearing a tie. Sure.
Maurmer happened. Damned viper struck. Took the town by surprise. Wait, you said you're not with the reinforcements? We're in trouble. Unless... Will you help us? There's an ancient device on the eastern cliffs. Aldmeri Harbor Defense. If you can get it working again, we'll have a much easier time of it. My captain sent a runner to find out how to activate it. Hasn't come back. The runner's name is Loramel. Seek her out. We'll be right behind you, soon as more blades show up. Good luck. She's at the cordon, on the other side of town. At the moment, our only goal is to hold the Maurmer here. Without reinforcements, we'll never throw these bastards off.
Yeah. There we go. That vampire ability, it just sometimes doesn't work, or it's just super delayed, and I don't know why. Are you okay?
Greetings.
Greetings. Yeah, you just sit there. Light that barrel on fire. That's just rude. Give me your health. Thank you. Of course, the other person doesn't give a crap.
The guard traveler. Ariel, keep you safe.
Herp derp. I'm a Breton. time is it? Alright. Daedric motif. That would be legit. Of course, I don't know if that even exists, but it wouldn't surprise me if it does.
Oh.
You can make Daedric armor. I wonder where you would get it, though. Like, if you have to do anything special for it. Or if it can just be stolen or found, just like the other ones. Vampire ability. Vampire. Why would you turn around and just try to punch me? That's very stupid. Fine, Lorumel.
The captain sent you? Thank Mar. They chased me. I was prowling around the Cannon Reeves place, trying to figure out how to turn on that old device. You need a set of stones. Old Mary Power Stones. I found this scrap of paper. It says there's one in the tavern, another in this old mage's house. They're both on the other side of town. The third one, the Malmus captain, has the last one. It was in the Cannon Reeves manse. You do that. I'm just gonna sit here and rest. Try not to get myself stabbed anymore today.
You're not even bleeding. Unless it was in the back. Nope, your back looks fine. Look at me. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. Alright, so I'll have to go run that later.
Hello there.
And I think there was something over here I gotta do. Turn in those 2 quests, and then I'm pretty much done. Besides the Mages and Fighters Guild, which I might do first. I should do. I really should. Because they,
Greetings.
they're quests that kind of follows you. Every time you go to a new area, they have new stuff. Just, as long as you finish the prior stuff. So, I really should. I don't know if I will, though. Captain Parondo.
Not an opinion at heart. Sniffing around where they're not wanted.
Vampire ability. What the f... It's just like, I'm rapidly pressing it, nothing happens. I shift 2 feet and then it works. Like, I don't know if it's just there's something I'm missing to that ability. Like, I don't know something about it, or what. But it's really starting to aggravate me. Because that's one of your most needed abilities. Like, you really do need to use it. And there's no cooldown on it. It costs next to nothing, especially now that I'm a stage 4 vampire. I don't know. Maybe I'm raging at something I shouldn't be. But that's pretty dang stupid. It just refuses. It's like it's aware. Yay, it's good look. Yeah, my next ability, I need to put it into the resto staff stuff. That's actually a pretty good ability. And I need to respec both of these characters too. But I don't think we're gonna get to that point for...
Take the docks. Remember South Beacon.
There's, from what I've, at least what players have told me, is that there is some church later on in the game that allows you to respec everything for a pretty ridiculous price. If I recall, it was like 80 gold per thing that you want to change or something like that, but that probably isn't right. Because that almost seems ridiculous. But I don't know. Maybe it's just I haven't figured out how to make money yet, so it seems bad. I don't know. I'm still a noob at this game. Yeah, that's something that would be great. If you could ever do a race change or a facial change at least. Why are you targeting that? Why would you target that? That was so stupid. I was sitting here trying to target her, and it's like, no, you want to target that ice wall, right? No. No, I don't. That ice wall, it's a really big threat. I don't know, I think that thing's really gonna kill you. No, the person charging fireballs at me is gonna do it. Anyways, back to, I don't think, alright, that would be actually really nice if you could get a race change or something, but as somebody brought up, they probably won't let you do that. Just as that guy just said, you're a blob that they don't even recognize. I think I played as a Khajiit, and the people here are racist. They really are. And they treat Khajiits really poorly, and they'll even like talk about them like, yeah, those Khajiits, they're so bad. And I'm like, you are aware that I am one, right? Like, no, you're not. It's like, yeah, right. And so it's really odd. And so in doing so, I don't think it would take much effort, especially because all they would have to do is if you were to change your race over, would just be to change your passives. So I don't think that would be anything too hard to achieve, but it's just a question of if they want to allow it, especially with the fact of the whole factions, and unless you pre-ordered or paid money, that you get the ability to play any race in any alliance. So it'd be interesting, but I definitely do want them to add a change your appearance ability. That would be really nice. There's a few things I don't like about my Khajiit, which I wish I could change, but now that I'm level almost 20 with him, I really don't want to delete the character, because I invested so many hours into it. Because on my first character, I took my time. I didn't really care about learning the game as much and stuff, but once I hit that point where I was level 17 or like around 15 or so, I thought, okay, I'm actually going to stick with this game. I'm actually going to be playing it a lot. I might as well learn it and try to improve my character. And unfortunately, it never, there's no way for me to do that. Where in WoW I could just pay 20 bucks, or even less than that. I could pay in-game money to change my hair. I know Archage, which is another game I played, you could do it. You had to pay real money for it, but you could do it. And I don't mind paying, you know, $1 or $2 to purchase an item with in-game money in the Crown Store to allow me to change my character's face or my voice or anything for that matter. I wouldn't mind doing it. I would like it to be in the game where I could pay for it with in-game money, of course, because then that's less money on my pocket. But you know, if they need to make money off of that, I don't mind it. I really don't. Considering majority of people, well, I wouldn't say majority, but a good chunk of people know how to customize characters because they do, and I don't really indulge in that much stuff anyways. From the get-go anyways. So it wouldn't be that bad, I don't think. But it's just a question of if Bethesda or ZeniMax chooses. Ooh, sweet. Been looking for a necklace. Yeah, I know I'm bleeding, I'm slowed because the dagger's in my chest. history. Yep. Oh no, no, no. Okay, we're fine. Burn the ships. Burn them all. Burn them down. Talk to Captain Herbert.
Hello.
Hello. And now the peaceful music. I absolutely love the music in this game. Absolutely do.
Hello there.
Mara's heart. You've done good work here. Little wonder Razum Dar
And the rain's
trusts
gone.
you. Who knows how long it will take the town to rebuild?
Yeah, I'm
But
supposed to be
with the
level
Marines
14
at
when I
our
do this
backs,
mission.
We cut them to ribbons. We've won the day. Thank you. You've the thanks of a grateful captain.
Yay. I have the thanks of a grateful captain. There's probably something there. That's a mountain pass. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna go over that.
Yeah.
And now that I've completed the quest here, this town has no mobs in it, which is nice. But I also still don't know if that's a thing where I remember way back when ESO, I don't know if it was just when it was still in development, like prior to beta, or if they were talking about this after beta or during, whenever. You could change how you wanted to play the game, like if you wanted to RP, or if you wanted to rush through things and just play with other people, or if you wanted to do this or that. You could select it and it would allow you to see just those particular people. I haven't found a way to do that, and I don't know if they scrapped it or if it's still something that's planned to be added, but I still think that's kind of interesting. But at the same time, I don't like it, which is the main reason why I don't like channeled games, the games that use channels like Guild Wars and I don't know, Star Trek. It's probably a bad example, but it's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. Because I actually enjoyed it where, like, in WoW, I would step into Stormwind or Orgrimmar and just see, like, hundreds of people just sitting around and trading and doing it. It makes the area feel alive. Whereas if I just see, like, 10 people, it's like, oh, cool. Even though I know there's hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people playing, it just doesn't feel that way. It defeats the whole purpose of me playing an MMO, and that's just my personal belief, or not belief, but opinion. Obviously, you know, I'm sure there are some people who do like that. So, I mean, it's kind of a double-edged blade. Like, I would kind of like that, because then I could just be like, yeah, I feel like RPing, let me go select that, and then I can go see RPers. But at the same time, it would reduce the amount of people that I would see, and that's... I don't think that would be worth the trade-off. But if it is in there, sweet. I would like to know, and I'd like to do it. But if it isn't, then I won't. I'm not missing it. You know, there is a group finder, people. You hit P, and boom, right there. You can select what you want to do. I want to do a dungeon. I want to do the Banished Cells dungeon. Oh, look. Oh, yeah, I want to play healing. That's all you got to do. It boggles my mind that some games don't have it, and the games that do, some people don't even know that it exists, and it's really a shame. Because if you could do everything that's automated, it's all automated. You don't have to deal with people. You don't. What the hell? That was not there. That was not there when I came out of the cave. Oh, so that is the dungeon. I've been circling the thing trying to find it. I guess somebody ran through it and killed everything. Suck the life out of it. Target is not freaking immune to it. Look, I just did it. Stupid game. so powerful. Love it when it works. Yeah. Sorry, I've been ranting a decent amount. I really shouldn't be because I love this game. But it's like, really? Come on, people. Just chill. Okay. You have the tools at your disposal. You just aren't using them. Alright, that was buggy. You all saw that. I was draining it. And I still am. Okay, yeah. That ability is just so broken. Look at this. This has happened to me in the past. I'm sure it usually fixes itself. Yeah, there you go. Vampires are broken. And I'm not in that way. Alright, come on. Where's the boss? Why isn't the boss spawning? I'm assuming it would be right here. It just makes sense, but where is it? Why isn't it there? I've murdered all the other snakes in this Monday to Friday dungeon. It's just general chat, sure. There it is. The nest mother. Alright, let's see how badly I'm gonna fail this one. You guys excited? I'm excited. Yep. There's no way I could do that solo. That's fine. That's fine. I need to get some better gear anyways. Let's go ahead and go back to town. I'm gonna do some crafting. Plus I got some quests over there. Actually, I should have turned in those other 2 quests. Over at the other town. Oh well. It's not a big deal. It is not a big deal. Ah! It comes back to you. It comes back to you. Do 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 do.
Hail.
Hail. Deconstruct. Reinforce Mundus stone effects. I don't know what that is. Mundus stone effects. What is that, enchantments? Like, I don't know what that is. I should know, but I don't. Oh, that's right. I actually might be able to put on some better gear now. Deconstruct. It is medium armor, so that extra armor value is pretty nice, but the enchant's nice, but alright. Can I improve yet? No. I don't have that stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and deconstruct that. 346. Deconstruct that. Research. Might as well be researching. It does not hurt one bit. Okay, I'm assuming the only way to get that is to deconstruct blue items. Something that I'm probably not going to see for quite a few levels, so I'm not going to worry about it then. I should probably make myself a better hood before I die. Clothing station. Create. Yeah, that would be nice. And then, can I improve it? I can. I have enough of those. Let's just do that, so we have a high chance. Of course, an 80% chance and I still fail. Of course. That's my luck right now.
Something catch you.
I know what I'll do. I'll go get some more. Because I have that one passive that allows me to see it very easily. Assuming the other players didn't pick all of it. I should be okay. Keyword is should. Because I know it's spawned somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. That was a flower. Not gonna say no to alchemy ingredients. I'm gonna eat some mushrooms. There we go. Ravage Magica. Ravage. Thanks, game. I already saw that. Yeah, I need to increase that. Ooh, this is probably one of my favorite tracks. Oh, I actually have a skill point. Oh. Interesting. I want to go ahead and learn those though, because those abilities are good. But I'll have to keep that in mind, because what essentially that was that I was reading is ooh, logs. It allows me to get the blue stuff from refining, which will allow me to improve it beyond green quality. I can't remember the names off the top of my head, what each one is, whether it's like uncommon, rare, or whatever, but that will be very, very useful. Oh, there's a dungeon I missed down there. I've been wandering too much. I just needed to find jute. And I know it spawns around here. That thistle is blessed. Looks like I already ate it. Weapon crit. Alright, seriously though, where on earth is the jute? Definitely supposed to be around here. There it is. How much jute is that? 11. I need at least another thing of it. There's one. The hell is that? Hold on. What the That's, I think, Razor Comms, but Razor Comms is just so bad that it's not actually notifying me that somebody is calling me. There we go. Wow. Good job, Razor Comms, you piece of garbage. I absolutely hate it, and yet my friends love it. Alright, screw it. I'll just go in here. There we go. No, you found the chest. I was going to fail. Have no more lockpicks. Did you craft Bosmer style? Oh. Or Breton style? I keep confusing the two. Oh, and bugs. I mean, pick those up. Can I get training? I can. Stable master.
Estri was a traitor and deserved to be... Welcome, friend.
SG was horrible and blah blah. Oh, hello, friend. Yeah. Chill.
Hail.
That should hopefully be enough to craft another hood. Let's see how good my luck is now. Thank you. Okay. Sweet. Go ahead and attempt to deconstruct this instead of selling it, see if I can get something out of it. Yep, I did. Sweet. Now there was...
Hello.
Slow moving girl. There was a dye station around here, wasn't there? Crystal vial.
Think you're clever? Think again.
That's just rude. Because I don't want to be brown. Let's see here. That's enchanting. Enchanting. Upstairs? Alchemy. Die. Here we go. The eraser, when you gain access to a specific die, the lock icon will be removed. Right click. Oh. So it's just get achievement. Huh. Cool. At least it's nice enough to do that. That's really cool. It's nice that you also don't even have to pay for that either. You can just do it. That's really cool. Lycan Gray. No, I don't want. Reach max level. Ah. Soul Gem purple and Mythius violet. Contraband violet. Voidstone. Huh. That's pretty nifty. That is pretty nifty. I think I'm gonna go ahead and kill the live stream here. I've been going for quite a while, so I appreciate anybody who is watching, and I will definitely be streaming more of this in the future, so definitely take a look at that when you get the chance. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.